Have you ever wondered why certain places around the world are home to the longest living people? What's their secret to not just living longer, but also healthier, more vibrant lives? Welcome to the Blue Zones, regions where people live well into their 90s and 100s, with fewer chronic diseases and more happiness. One surprising yet powerful common factor? Gardening. In blue zones like Okinawa, Japan, Ikaria, Greece, and Sardinia, Italy, gardening is not just a hobby, it's a way of life, deeply connected to their health and longevity. But what makes gardening so special? Let's take a closer look at how gardening in the blue zones contributes to both physical and mental well-being. First, let's talk about the physical benefits. Gardening is a form of moderate, natural movement, and it's something that people in blue zones do daily. In Ikaria, for instance, residents tend to their vegetable patches in hilly terrain, moving their bodies without even thinking about it as exercise. Regular physical activity, even in small doses, is key to longevity. In blue zones, people are not hitting the gym or running marathons. They're moving naturally throughout the day. Gardening involves bending, lifting, digging, and stretching. It engages muscles, improves flexibility, and keeps joints healthy, all important factors for staying active into old age. Studies show that even moderate physical activity, like gardening, can reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke, and osteoporosis. And the best part? Because it's enjoyable and purposeful, people stick with it for a lifetime. Now, let's talk about food. The Blue Zone diet is abundant in fresh vegetables, beans, and whole grains, with many of these foods grown right in people's backyards. These communities embrace gardening as a way to secure a steady supply of seasonal, nutrient-dense food, free from harmful pesticides and chemicals. In blue zones like Okinawa, Japan, the gardens are filled with sweet potatoes and leafy greens such as mugwort, both of which are considered staples of their diet. Meanwhile, in Nicoya, Costa Rica, people cultivate beans, corn, and squash, which form the foundation of their meals and contribute to their long, healthy lives. What makes homegrown food so special is its significantly higher nutrient content compared to store-bought produce, especially when harvested fresh. Fruits and vegetables from the garden are often richer in vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber, which are essential for overall health. These nutrients play a vital role in supporting heart health, reducing inflammation, and promoting a healthy digestive system. For instance, fiber aids digestion and helps maintain a balanced gut, while antioxidants protect the body from oxidative stress and aging. In addition to the nutritional benefits, growing your own food fosters a strong connection to what you eat. When you spend time tending to a garden, you develop a deeper appreciation for the wholesome, nourishing meals it produces. Every meal becomes more meaningful because it's a direct result of your labor and care. This connection also encourages mindful eating, where people savor their food more and become more conscious of the sources and quality of their ingredients. Gardening isn't just beneficial for physical health. It offers tremendous advantages for mental and emotional well-being as well. The simple act of tending to plants, being immersed in nature, and nurturing life provides a sense of purpose and accomplishment that can significantly reduce stress. The process of planting, watering, and watching crops grow brings a sense of rhythm and peace, promoting a mental state that is both calming and deeply fulfilling. One of the reasons gardening has such a positive impact on mental health is its ability to engage the senses and foster a connection with the natural world. Being outdoors, breathing fresh air, and working with soil can help release feel-good chemicals in the brain, such as serotonin and dopamine. These neurotransmitters are essential for boosting mood and overall mental well-being. The repetitive, soothing actions involved in gardening create a form of natural mindfulness, allowing individuals to be fully present in the moment and providing a mental escape from worries or negative thoughts. This meditative practice helps calm the mind and focus on the task at hand, contributing to reduced levels of anxiety, depression, and stress. Stress is a significant contributor to chronic disease and early mortality, and in the high-paced modern world, it's often difficult to escape. However, in blue zones like Icaria and Sardinia, where gardening is a regular part of daily life, people experience much lower levels of stress. This can be attributed not only to the physical exercise involved, but also to the mental clarity and relaxation that gardening fosters. It encourages people to slow down, live in harmony with nature, and take joy in simple, purposeful activities. In these regions, gardening is not seen as a chore, but rather as a rewarding, life-enriching practice that supports both body and mind, helping to create a balanced, fulfilling life. Furthermore, research has shown that spending time in nature has a profound impact on mental health, decreasing the production of stress hormones like cortisol. In blue zones, people maintain an active role in their communities and find joy in contributing to their families' and neighbors' well-being. Gardening offers that sense of contribution and purpose, as the food they grow not only nourishes themselves, but also their loved ones. In blue zones, gardening is often a family activity, passed down through generations. It's not uncommon to see grandparents working in the garden with their grandchildren, teaching them how to grow food, while also strengthening social bonds. Gardening also gives people a strong sense of purpose, which is another key to longevity in blue zones. In Okinawa, they call this ikigai, or the reason to get up in the morning. For many, it's their garden. In Nicoya, Costa Rica, elders continue to garden well into their 90s, not because they have to, but because they find joy and purpose in it. This sense of responsibility for nurturing life gives them a reason to stay active and engaged, which keeps their minds sharp and spirits high. Gardening also brings people together. Whether it's sharing a harvest with neighbors or tending to a communal garden, it strengthens social connections, another key factor in longevity. In blue zones, strong community ties are common, and gardening is a way to maintain those bonds. So, what can we learn from the gardens of the blue zones? That longevity isn't just about genetics, it's about lifestyle. Gardening keeps people active, connected to nature, and nourished with wholesome, homegrown food. It reduces stress, strengthens community ties, and gives a sense of purpose. No matter where you live, gardening could be the secret to a longer, healthier, and happier life. Even if you don't have a backyard, you can start small with a few pots of herbs or vegetables on your balcony. The key is to make it a part of your daily routine and to find joy in watching something grow. Who knows? You might just discover the secret to a longer, more vibrant life. Like, subscribe, and share for more tips on living the Blue Zone way. Thanks for watching, and happy gardening.